calling all brats. Hey cuties, Peachy here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, yes, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new, just dropped BRATZ Stylin collection, including Cloe, Yasmin, Sasha, and Jade, our four favorite girls with the passion for fashion. And in this collection, the main gimmick is that they include a unique t-shirt that you are supposed to customize. They are available right now on the BRATZ website for about 34 US dollars. It was more for me because of my currency, and I had to pay shipping. And weirdly enough, if you're an international fan, you have to pay shipping, which is like 10 bucks. And then on top of that, a weird rule now is that you can only buy 2 items at a time. I don't know why. It's bizarre, but so yes, your girl had to pay shipping twice for these 2 batches, but it's all worth it because now here we are. And I literally just ordered them like a couple days ago, like on Monday or something, and they're already here. It's like 4 days later. That's insane. That's so quick. So I'm so happy to have them already. I've been seeing pictures of them online, of other people finding them early in store, and they just look stunning. And I really think that this feels like a fun collection. Fun versatility, fun mix and match possibilities with all the outfit pieces. The mugs are eating, they have cute accessories, and yeah, I'm actually also excited for the t-shirts because it's hot right now and I would love to customize some t-shirts, wear them with belts, cut them up, off the shoulder. So I'm actually really excited to have these new t-shirts as well. So without further ado, let's get into the packaging with each individually. First, look at the side of the packaging here. It has the name of each girl, and then we can see the eyes for each of the dolls as well. And by the way, the stock photos used here for the dolls are actually the Always Bratz. So these are not the dolls that we see here in the actual collection. These are the Always Bratz dolls. Then it says here a list of features for all of the dolls. Here's a close-up of Chloe's box. So first we have the name here for each character. Hers is in pink. We can see the shirt here as well. The doll is on the left side, BRATZ Stylin. We have I wish that they had utilized the beautiful artwork here also on the back, but unfortunately this is really the only place where they actually show the gorgeous artwork. So let me get a close-up. So that is really stunning. I love that. It would have been really fun if they also included a poster here for each of the girls with this artwork, for each, respectively from each girl, because I think again, them creating this beautiful piece of art and then only utilizing it here on the front, feels like a missed opportunity. But then here on the side, we have a little open window for the shirts. And then here is the back. We can see just different types of styles that you can create your shirt. And then it has a description here. Individual fashions, matching passions. Are you ready to get super styling with BRATZ? This BRATZ comes with a matching shirt for you to customize. Check out the poster inside for tons of ideas and inspiration to make your shirt one of a kind. So yeah, I'm excited to see how the shirt fits me. Hopefully it's good because this is one size fits all. Okay, here is Sasha's, and it's the exact same with these type of styles here for customization. The description is the same as well. And then here is the front. Yeah, she's gorgeous. I love the blue that they picked for her, like a royal blue, really gorgeous. We can see the doll obviously on the left, passion for fashion here. And then obviously the logo, and then her artwork is really stunning. Look at this. She looks gorgeous. For Jade, once again, same description, just a different type of shirts. And then here is Jade herself. Wow, she looks stunning. I love the blonde streaks. We can see her name tag, obviously the shirts, the logo, and then here is a close-up of her artwork. Lastly, Yasmin, again, same deal with the description and the stock photos, just a different shirt, obviously. And then here we have Yasmin, Miss Pretty Princess. Wow, I think I have to say, out of all 4, she's definitely surprised me the most seeing her in person. She looks really cute. We have the name tag, logo, and here is a closer look at her artwork. Really adorable. So here are the shirts. This is Chloe's shirt, Yasmin, Sasha, and Jade. They come rolled up in this piece of cardboard, and then when you unfold it, it looks like this basically. They are all the same size, I believe, an extra large. It is 60% cotton and 40% polyester. So yeah, and basically they have different colors in the shirts, and then the actual print here, it's really just like, it's like just printed on. Yeah, it's like you can see here, it's shiny. So this might come off over time, obviously. And it feels very slick and not like the best kind of application, but it's still cute. I think this is my favorite one. And then, you know, these are also fine, but I think this one's better because it's the least like obvious that it's a BRATZ doll shirt, you know? But it's still cute. Obviously all of them are, and again, I tried this one on and it fit me very well. It's very long. The sleeves are nice and wide, and the neckline is very, it is very fitting. So yeah, I would say these are very good shirts, you know, to wear, and especially to customize. So yeah, if you are wondering if the quality is good for the shirts, I would say it's like decent, like basic quality. Starting off with Yasmin, who I unboxed first. She is giving chic librarian. I love this. Something that I discovered is that this ribbon actually is tied to this coat, and I actually just tied it around her waist. And it looks so much better this way because it really snatches her waist. Like, look at this. That is like such an hourglass figure. And it definitely makes her look much more like glammed up than if it was just, you know, loose. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. She includes a typical BRATZ brush in gold here. And then her one and only accessory is this purse. So let's see. It's a purse in purple lavender with a gold chain, and we also have these two removable little keychains, you know, like little dangly pieces here. This seems to be a lock, a heart. This could be like a lip gloss. This is the BRATZ logo. And then this, oh my God, that's the frog. That is her frog mascot. Look at that. Wow, that is a nice detail. I am actually impressed. Okay. Anyway, you can take these off, so that's really fun. And we do have a little slit here for you to put a non-existent accessory. She's gorgeous. I mean, obviously she also includes these pair of sunglasses in gold and lavender here. We have also bees here on each side, really nice. But anyway, so her mug is eating. Love it. By the way, be careful with her hairstyle because you might just pull out some hair from back here like I just did. Anyway, she is giving side glance. We have brown eyes, beauty mark, blushing, lavender makeup here, very shimmery. Her lavender lipstick is lined. And then she has this middle part here with a little zigzag as well. Her hair is mainly like a really bright auburn kind of shade. It's slick, straight, kind of long, very soft, almost no product, which is great. And then of course we have her headband here, which is a lavender little ribbon that's tied around her head. So really adorable. Then her outfit, like I mentioned, we have the same exact ribbon here, just it's attached to her coat, like see. So basically you have these two ribbons, and then you can kind of like, so how she came originally is that she came with these two ribbons, just kind of tying in the front. Okay, there we go. Not the most elegant of bows, but it was basically like this. And see, this looks fine, you know, but it's kind of baggy here. You know, it's like very baggy. And so I really didn't like this look. And so basically what I did is I basically just, you know, tied around these ribbons like this. Like I kind of went to like this, you know, like that 2 times. And it looks so much better. Like, I mean, obviously you saw before. Her shirt underneath is really adorable. It's white. We have the print from the shirt as well. What I love about this is that she has these little embroidered crisscross here on each side in pink. So there and there, like, look at that. That is so nice, really. And you won't see it unless you take off her coat. So I love that detail. Then of course, speaking of, her coat is very soft. Again, has these attached ribbons. We have a collar, which you can flip up or have it laying down. I think it looks much edgier like this, flipped up. And then we even have some more embroidered details here in lavender with these crisscross going across the arm. We have a cuff in white. Her skirt is kind of like a maxi skirt with some frills down the front, little frill here at the top. It velcros, of course. And interesting, she actually has, this skirt is kind of see-through, and so you can definitely see that underneath here we have a kind of similar print like her coat, but underneath here as a mini skirt. So that's really nice, and it's not a separate piece. These two are attached, I checked, but still nice. And we have a frill here at the bottom, and then here are her shoes. They are some chunky, I guess, what, Oxford shoes. Love the platform, love the details here as well. And yeah, that is basically Yasmin. I think she's so stunning. Next we have Sasha, and she also includes her own BRATZ brush here in royal blue, and then her other accessory is basically her little purse here, also in the same exact shade of blue, very vibrant. We have some gold details here, and the BRATZ B here as well on the front. Little bow. Sasha is fierce. I love the green eyes for her, but you know, it is kind of funny how all of these characters, they always switch eye color so often. It's like really inconsistent, but I guess that's kind of like the part of the fun of BRATZ designs. But anyway, so I love how we're matching the green eyes with some blue teal eyeshadow right here. It's really shimmery. Look at that, really gorgeous. Her lipstick is like this frosted kind of pink lip, like almost purpley, you know, also lined. We have some blushing. She includes these blue sunglasses, which also look amazing. And then her hair, I have to say, I do like the shading of her hair, the highlights and lowlights of like this lighter shade, like yeah, lighter shade of like orange here. Like that looks amazing mixed in with her darker brown. But unfortunately, her hair has a lot of product. I'm not sure why, because like I'm pretty sure that they could have just had a little bit of product and not this much. But so yeah, at least it's keeping the shape of the crimps or like waves. So I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Yeah, it's just, it does feel very crusty in some spaces. But overall, it looks nice, it looks fun. Her outfit is very fun. We have this gray, dark gray kind of shirt underneath this jersey like onesie that has BRATZ 01 on the front. It's very soft. We have some lacing in black on the bottom, on the top. And then this is actually, this shirt is separate from this. So let me show you what I mean. So that is really nice that they have these layers here. So this bottom is separate, and then we have this, which is also separate from this. So these are two different pieces, and then we have the bottom piece, which is great. So going to the bottom piece now, it's not just a skirt here, but also shorts. So that is really fun. Yeah, so these are attached. This is attached, this is one piece, the skirt and the shorts, but still, like, this gives it a new kind of like sporty feel to this. Really cute. This is very soft. And then I think this kind of lays on top of it really nicely. Little bows here on both sides. Also, I love how it's kind of like ruched here, really cute. And then we have her Mary Jane platform heels in royal blue as well. She is really stunning. I think Sasha is maybe like one of my least favorites, but still, like, look at her. I mean, she's still so adorable. Next we have Cloe, and she's super pretty in pink here. Her brush is, you guessed it, a pink shade. And then yes, we also have for her very own purse, which is also pink. So I love it here. It is kind of like, it has this kind of cushioned detail here on both sides, and then a zipper here as well on the front. And then we have her mug. So like with any of the other girls, she also includes a pair of sunglasses here, and hers are actually very translucent here on the lenses, so you can actually see her eyes, which I think is really nice. And then once you take them off, you can see a better look at her makeup, which is so just gorgeous. It's like this really nice faded pink, very like pastel almost. Love it. Her blue eyes. And then we have a little bit of a dark eyeshadow here on the bottom, you know, bottom eye. on the underlid, on the under eye. So there we go. We have some blushing. Her lipstick is also kind of like frosted, similar to Sasha's, but it's a different shade of pink. It's definitely more pink than purple this time. And then we have her hairstyle, which is blonde, duh, but we have these 2 strands here on the front, which are really cute. And then we have 2 pigtails. And then we also have the rest of her hair just kind of like flowing in the back. And I have to say, she has really nice soft hair overall. There was product, but just some brushing through, and you know, it's much better now. So I think that looks really nice. Although, yeah, kind of not the thickest rooting. So, you know, her outfit is this t-shirt, obviously, which is kind of like off the shoulder with some pink straps here on the top. We have some pink cuffs as well. The print here looks really nice. We have a tied knot here on the front, and then we have her bottom, which is this nice mini skirt, which is separate from these pants. We have the pink angel wing detail here going all the way around. And then we also have a buckle and chain. Love that. And then here are her pants. Same shade of blue, but they are more of a thinner material. You can hear they kind of have that papery feel, but they're still nice and soft. And then we also have attached to these pants these bows with silver details. So yeah, these are really nice additions, I think. Makes it look much more interesting. And then her shoes are these really simple but adorable brand new blocky pink heels. So yeah, Chloe is adorable. She's, I don't know, one of my favorites for sure, because she's pink, because she's Chloe. But I also love the combination between the mini skirt and the pants here. And lastly, we have Jade, and wow, you know, I was kind of doubting that she would really be one of the better ones in person, but damn, she really does look amazing. Like, she's definitely one of my favorites for sure. So firstly, of course, she includes her silver brush, of course, and then we have her accessory, which is this adorable little baggie here in a black with some painted silver details here on the little spikes here on the handle, and then we have the silver painted lip and more spikes here on the bottom. So love that. And also, again, really small little opening here, which is basically like unusable. Her sunglasses are actually reading glasses, and damn, like, look, it makes her look so like cool and professional and smart, but like the cool kind of smart, you know? So she, I don't know, I love the contrast of her loud outfit and then with these really nice, smart looking glasses. Like, that just, it's so Jade. I love it. And we also have, in addition to it, to really, you know, like amp up the edginess, we have a piercing in the glasses themselves. And guess what? The actual piercing has a dangling bee right there. So that is insane. I love that. But taking off her glasses for now, her makeup is very simple, but I do love the subtle makeup eyeshadow here on the top, on the bottom. But I love the shimmer here. The eyebrows are maybe a bit too light, but still okay. Love the detail. Brown eyes, love the sparkle here, by the way, that they all have in their eyes. The blushing is really nice and decent, not too heavy. And then her lipstick, yes. So her lipstick is red, but it is like a pearlescent red. It's like almost orangey red. I love this. It's very unique, definitely for Jade especially. Then we have these 2 blonde streaks on the front, which I think just, again, add to her overall look. It just looks amazing. And then her hairstyle is in a ponytail. It is very gelled, obviously, and then we even have these little spiky details here on the very top. Love that. And then it does go kind of like past her. Yeah, definitely a very long ponytail. Love that. It feels nice and thick as well. Obviously, she has many layers going on here. We have the leopard shirt here, which is 1 layer. Then we have this layer here, which is the skirt. And then we have the red shirt here. And then on top of that, we also have this wrapped around little belt scarf, which, again, these are all separate pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces. She includes 4 pieces. I think she has, yeah, she might have the most pieces of all the girls. So I mean, yeah, it just goes to show you that these are really nice dolls with all these different mix and match possibilities. And then we even have some silver studs here on the front. We have a little laced up detail here as well, like a bow. And then we have at the very bottom her shoes. So these are some really nice boots. They don't have any details painted on, unfortunately, but still, I mean, look at them. They just fit the outfit perfectly. So yeah, that is Jade. You know, I think she just works. The hairstyle, the glasses, the makeup, the different patterns and layers. I think it just works so perfectly. And by the way, here's what it looks like from the back. So you can definitely see what I mean. These are all separate pieces, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, yeah, insane. But I love it, and she is just giving next level bratziness. Okay, and that was my unboxing review of all 4 of the brand new BRATZ Stylin Cloe, Jade, Yasmin, Sasha dolls. Available right now, again, on bratz.com, and I'm pretty sure available eventually on Amazon and Target and other retailers. So yeah, I think the shirts are a nice addition, but definitely not necessary. I think it should have been an option to just get these dolls by themselves, because you know, with the shirts, they do end up becoming much more expensive, and a lot of people don't really care for the shirts. I think they're cute and I will use them. I will find a use, you know, for them, but you know, obviously I would have just gotten the dolls themselves if I had the option, probably, because then it would have been cheaper. So yeah, I think overall the fashions are very fun here. There's a lot of versatility, and I'm really glad that for a lot of these actually, no, yeah, for all of these pieces, they're all separate. Like the skirt, the pants, the shirt, the jacket, the skirt, and then the camisole, and then the shirt underneath. Like those are all separate pieces. For her, Jade, all the layers here are separate. So that's really great news, you know? So this is really a good line for, you know, customization and for outfit pieces swapping around. And then I love how they made this line unique with adding little sparkles in each character's eyes. You know, if you notice, you'll see it, and it's really nice. It gives me kind of like a 90s, you know, Barbie superstar kind of vibe. I know, so it's like ironic, right? That just gives me kind of like that nostalgic feel, that little sparkle in their eyes. It's just something about that. And then I think overall my favorite is probably Cloe. I know, at first I thought maybe Yasmin or Sasha, but ironically, it just ended up being my favorite that I had from the start. My second favorite would have to be Jade, my third Yasmin, and then my least favorite Sasha. I love her mug, but I just feel like the outfit is just so like it's like so big on her, you know, like the camisole top. Although I do like that they're separate layers, and I do like how her skirt is like a shorts underneath as well attached, you know. But and I love the royal blue on her. The blue really pops. But I don't know, it's just like I feel like the jersey, camisole, whatever, could have been maybe more snatched, you know, maybe more fitted. But then again, that would have been less casual and more like, oh, glammed up. I don't know. But I think they're all gorgeous, obviously. I mean, look at them. They're just stunning. And I think they're a really good collection to have. But yeah, just maybe expensive because of the shirts. But which one is your favorite? Please let me know down below. And I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today to support that channel. If you're able to, of course, join to link. The link to join is down below. There are a couple of perks if you're interested. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.